I have dug a hole. Welcome to my hardcore world. So if you remember in the last episode, we were talking about digging a hole and then I got a little out of hand. Let's take a look at what I've done. By the way, in this episode, we're also going to be adding lighting to this area over here because when I logged in for the first time in a while, which we will talk about in just a moment, this whole area was full of mobs and not the friendly ones, I might add. So we have to add lighting in there. And speaking of the night, here it comes. So let's talk about this hole tomorrow. Here we go. Let's check this out. So let's take a look from over here. As you can see, there's plenty of stone removed, and our home ties into this cave area, which I like. I like it a lot. There was a lot of mobs in here, and I had to light it up a little bit. And I almost died once. There was a creeper incident. So anyways, there is that. But I am also thinking that it's not enough. Let's take a look at it from over here and I'll show you what I mean. So I think in my original idea, I thought about maybe putting that on stilts and making this kind of go under the home and then adding on to the home again on stilts or some sort of possibly floating device, perhaps. So I think I'm going to continue to dig this hole and I'm going to bring it back. I wonder how close we could get here. If we remove a layer here, what do we think? I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's try a little more. So I'm thinking I may be running into a problem here because of the door, but perhaps we can do something like this where there's kind of a thing going on there. Maybe something like that. Maybe I want to create the illusion that there is a floatingness to it. You get my drift. I think that might do it. Let's get a couple more layers out of the way and then take a look at it. Okay, so I removed a couple more layers and I can't really see. Let's take to the skies. Okay, we're pausing here just for a second. I don't know about that. I think it might need to go back a little more and a little wider perhaps. I think wider is probably good. Okay, so dug it out a little bit and I'm not sure if this is the direction I'm wanting to go. Not sure if you can see the difference. So that was a little further forward and I dug it out to about here. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think it's too narrow. So if we go up here and take a look, I'm going to pause it. Oh, that's not it. Oh, that's not it either. Oh, goodness. There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking, see this fence line? I'm going to do it from here down through here and from here down to here. And what I'm thinking of doing is making it kind of a cliff situation that tapers into like a tear. I think we got plenty of room underneath here. I think it'll work. Unfortunately, there's a lot of digging to do and I have to move the sheep and I have to move this composter out of the way also. But let's get to digging, I think, and let me explain a little bit of where I've been. It's kind of a shortish long story, but what happened is the computer that I'm using currently kind of got weird and it wasn't working correctly. So I was, first of all, not able to, do what I needed to do because it kept freezing up and doing crazy stuff. So I wasn't able to use it for a little bit and I kind of kept it to myself and I didn't exactly update anyone on my whereabouts. But that's pretty much what I've been doing is I've been playing a lot of golf on my phone, not gonna lie. But I'm glad to be back and doing the things here in the content creation world. So I think that's a good start to the layer and I'm going to do the other side before I continue this side. Oh, I forgot I had to move these things, I mean. Okay, let's start here. Okay, one down. Where am I going to put you? Let's get a lead first. And then I think we're going to make a hole right here. Is this completely fenced off? Because I could just let it roam free in here, I think. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to make a little hole right here. And we're going to put the sheep in there. Come here, little buddy. For those who don't know, We have no name. This is no name sheep, and it's a naturally generated pink sheep. We found it on the very first episode in this series. Okay, so now I'm gonna replace the fence, and hopefully you don't escape somehow. Now we take this down. All right, that is a good start. Now we can do this here. Curious how wide I should take it. Let's take a look. Oh wait, I think I had determined it was gonna come to here. Something like this here. Okay, so we're gonna take to the skies one more time and take a look. Aha, maybe, I think this maybe needs to be adjusted. I think maybe this is the issue here. And maybe that right there too. Okay, let me do another layer and we'll go from there. I think I'm gonna start on this side. So like I was saying, there were a few things that happened in the last, well, since last year, because I kind of disappeared right around December, if I remember correctly. And yeah, long story short, we got sick. The whole family did, even the kiddo. For those who don't know, there is a 1-year-old, 1.5-year-old almost in the house. And so we all got sick, and then we got sick again within the same month. So that was not pleasant. It was quite exhausting, honestly. But, you know, we made it through, and now we are healthy. And so for Christmas and my birthday, I was gifted a case and a 3-fan radiator. I forget what they call it. Okay, but it's a cooling system for my computer, and it seemed to have, helped. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of my water source for now. So, like I was saying, with that, I think we fixed the problem. -1, there's a problem I'm having where the computer just kind of stays on the startup screen, and then I have to turn it off, like forcibly turn it off from the power button and restart it, and that's pretty lame. I don't know what's going on there. But once it's on, it just kind of works. As you can see, it's working. So if you have any ideas and you think you can help me out, that'd be cool, because I have no idea what is happening. I'm thinking I might need a motherboard and chipset, but I don't know. I don't know if those things go out. I'm not very technical per se. So this is gonna get kind of messy. I think I have to outline going this way also. So I was thinking maybe right here, something like this perhaps. Okay, let's try that out and do another layer here, kind of following that new outline. Okay, there's the second layer minus this little bit here. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, did I go too far? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to even this out a little bit. I'm not liking the way this looks here. So maybe I'll cut it here and make it a little sharper. And then maybe I'll add some blocks here. I'll do another layer, and yeah, I think it's gonna work. Okay, so I think it's time to change direction here. So I need to establish a very clear... Oh goodness, what is this? I don't look like myself. Oh no, who is this? I had no idea that this was happening. Oh goodness. I think I need to fix that right now. There we go. Much better. I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, let us continue here. Not sure what we're doing. I believe we were going to be looking. I think that's what happened. Okay, I'm thinking right here perhaps. I don't know. I'm not liking the way it's looking. Maybe it'll look better with a few more layers. Maybe this is too much this way. This needs to be kind of straight. That's what I had before and I didn't like it. I think maybe a few more layers, but this side, I think something like this. Unless I start digging out this way. Man, that makes a lot more digging. I might have to do that though. Okay, let's try that out. Okay, so there's a thing happening here where I found this cave area and there's a bunch of mobs down here. I already got two creepers, well, one exploded, and a zombie, and I hear more. So this has turned into kind of an exploration situation here. Oh, there's a few creepers there. Oh man, don't do it. Oh, whatever. Fine, explode, see if I care. Should I have my shield up or should I have my totem? Okay, looking out for zombies. Okay, this is a dead end. That's good. I hear the zombie, but I don't see it. Oh goodness. I'm not even picking these up. Just hope there isn't anything out here right now. And I'm out of torches. There's a creeper up there. It looks like that keeps going. I need to go get more torches and I'll come back. Oh, and it's nighttime, so we better get to bed. I didn't get more torches. I found another cave over here. This is where the sounds are coming from, and I don't think they can reach me. This goes into that big cave, it looks like. Okay, how do I get down there? I still hear a skeleton. Okay, this looks like a dead end here, other than that. But I still hear... See, there's a skeleton, it says, right over there. So maybe we can see what's up with that. Okay. Oh no, how did that guy spawn here? Or get here? Alright. That creeper is gone. I still have to light this area up for the nighttime. And then we'll continue going this way and see how far it goes. And it looks like it comes to possibly a dead end. Okay, good. Now it's lit up. And I'm going to get this coal because why not? All right, now back to digging. And after a few short mining sessions later, we have ourselves a bigger hole. Oh, and there are some guests over there. Let's handle that real quick. Hello, fellow friends, or not friends. I see how it is. Oh, ouch. You'd think I could handle this a little better. Okay, I am now getting scared. Okay, that did not go as planned at all. Alright, but this isn't done yet, folks. Hello, I'm back. Cool. That went a little better. Okay. Anyways, and of course now it's raining. Let's go up here and take a look. Okay, so I've done a lot of thinking about this, and I think it's time to refine this whole situation here. There's a few things I don't like. Now, as you can see here, I thought it was going to be too, narrow or too wide of a hole. So I cut it back, so I have to clean that up now. And over here, I don't like this part. So I'm thinking I'm just going to make that back here so it's a little straighter. And so I'm also thinking clean this up here, round it off a little more. And here I can go down straight here and make it a little wider. So there's a few more things I have to do. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability of a time lapse. Oh, look at me. I've been hit. Like I was saying, I don't have the ability of a third-person time-lapse at this time. So I will be back with an update. Okay, so a little bit of a project update here. Ta-da! What do you guys think? I don't have zoom, but I think what I can do is zoom through here. And what do you guys think? I think I kind of like it. Maybe over in this area it could cut out a little bit and then maybe refine this area also. But I think this area is pretty cool. I'm kind of overthinking this spot right here. Everything else seems pretty cool though. Let's see if I can move over here. Yeah, I like it. I'm almost thinking though that maybe it needs to be a little steeper. Let's go down here and see what it looks like underneath. Okay, so this is the area, and this is where it stops. Kind of a bummer, because you kind of lose this area now through here, unless you dig out pretty much that entire area, which seems like a heck of a lot of work. Okay, it's turning into night, but I want to take a look here and see. I think it needs a little work. I think I'm going to tweak this a little bit more, and then we'll see what it turns out like. And I think there you have it, folks. We have a giant hole. I'm not sure if I'm convinced that I like that area 100%, but I think it will do. I'm thinking maybe it needs to go up a little higher so it looks a little more treacherous. Or maybe we can just get rid of it altogether. That could be a thing. We'll have to think about it. I think for now, we have arrived to a point where I think, okay, let's just fall in here. Where, as I was saying, I think we can stop and move on to the next step. One last look here, and so the next step, if you didn't know, we have a whole plan going on. There is a storage situation happening. There's been so much mining that I have a bunch of stuff that I can't organize anymore. So, the plan for this giant hole here, and let me explain here. So imagine some sort of floating device or stilts possibly that go all the way down, you know, to support the house, but also make a floating basement out of it. So if the house is kind of hanging and supported, we can bring out little modules that float in here in this area. And so what I meant by this is good enough right now, I think we can develop this whole area based on where this storage, like underground, not underground situation, perhaps it eroded. You know, it was underground and then it eroded away. That's kind of a cool little storyline there. So anyways, the next step is to make a storage thing here. And now that I think about it, it's probably going to be pretty big. Or I could have it possibly partially underground over there and then have it protruding just a little bit right through here. And then we could build off of that possibly. Maybe make like an observatory. The gears are turning, folks. The gears are turning. So I think for now, it is goodbye. We have this smelting operation here. I'm making stone, you know, for future and in case I need to fill in areas that I overdug and such. So yeah, I think this is going to turn out pretty cool. This is, by the way, I think I've mentioned it, but I'm not sure. This is hardcore, and we are on day 316. We've come a long way. This is actually the #1 time in our whole journey that I've ever made it this long. This is like personal record here. 300 and pretty much any day is a record, because I think the record before this was like 50 days, something like that, maybe. But anyways, that is it. There is our hole, a whole episode to dig out a hole. But I think it looks pretty cool, especially because you can see, you know, this whole cavern situation, which is massive in case you didn't know. Oh, slime chunk. Cool. And yeah, wow, this place, I don't think I've ever actually been down here, and it's getting really laggy and I'm getting scared. Wow, this is massive. Okay, I think it's time to get out of here. I didn't think it was that big, but wow, that's pretty big. All right, enough fooling around. Enough of that, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There is a notification bell that lets you know when we post so you don't miss a single episode. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, snap. And we'll see you in the next episode, if we don't die first. Bye.